Hi everybody, hope everyone's doing good today. Well anyway, so today is Tuesday, September 24th. That only means one thing. In 2 days, Halloween Haunt opens up. So last night was actually a pretty exciting event, I think. We had the Street Zone dress rehearsal last night, so we got to walk through every scare zone. Um, of the event, so I got to see everything. I figured I'd give you guys my review on the whole thing, just because it's someone going in for the very first time, having only walked through Carnival and Ghost Town near the very ends of the night. So I never actually got to see everything. So I was really upset. But anyways, so last night was awesome. I got to hang out with my friends, walk through. So how it worked was they pretty much walked us to every scare zone, which I think needed to. The way I think, like, obviously, like, I can understand, like, it makes sense to walk us through so that every monster can get the opportunity to scare. What I think they should have done is I think they should have had us roam through every scare zone and let the monsters just go. Like, I don't, like, they should have just let us roam through, like, for an hour and then give us the opportunity to kind of roam and see everything at our own pace, which would have been cool. Because then that would have given the monsters an opportunity to really scare instead of having to scare in a line. Because that's obviously now um, how it actually works during an event. So given the opportunity, it should have totally worked that way. Well, anyway, so we started off in Ghost Town. We started actually near the back, where kind of Carnival is. There's a Western Gate entrance, which all of us come through. So we started there and walked around into that one. It was actually really fun. I was scared out of my mind. I was so nervous. I was like, "Don't scare me! Don't scare me!" They come up, I go, "Ah!" And then I actually had someone like following me, and to see if I could ward him off. I was like, "Oh, you're cute." And he goes, "Don't talk to me. Shut up." I'm like, "Ah!" It was pretty fun. I really enjoyed it. Then we went to Necropolis. That was cool. There are a few rookies in there, so I mean, every scare zone's got a rookie. Um, but Ghost Town, like, went to town on that stuff. Like, everyone, there was one girl that they were on their A game. She was screaming her head off. It was awesome. Just sitting there watching it, I was like, oh my god. We get to Necropolis, which is in Camp Snoopy. That one, there were some pretty good ones. There was a few more rookies than I realized, and they were staying to the sides. They were not going into the groups like they should have, but it was pretty cool. It was really cool to see it. One of my girls from Bobo's was in there, so it's cool to see her. Only thing is, she's got a prosthetic, and they didn't put it on her. Like, if you had a mask, you had to wear it. If you were in makeup or a prosthetic, you weren't gonna wear it. Like, not all. You aren't gonna wear that shit till Thursday. So, so they did that. It was really cool. Then the one scare zone I was really excited about was Fiesta de los Muertos. Now, if you're familiar with Halloween Haunt, you know that there is a maze called Dia de los Muertos that no one liked, and then they announced what I thought it was originally called the Village of the Damned. It's now Fiesta de los Muertos, which is a Day of the Dead scare zone. So you would think that there'd literally be sugar skulls and skeletons all over the place. You literally walk from, um, hold on, I'm trying to cover her up, hold on, there we go. So you would walk from, uh, not Carnival, Necropolis, right into Fiesta. There's only three skeletons that are in there, and then there are 5 talent that actually walked through the zone. Like, we literally walked from Montezuma's Revenge to the train tracks to Carnival. That was it. 5 who spoke Spanish, didn't really scare anybody, and that's all we did. We did not even like snake through, and there wasn't a lot of talent. And we're like, so I was pretty upset and was pretty like uninterested by the time I walked in. I was like, what is going on? Like, the lighting and stuff were on for the other two zones. This one had just the work. Like, I'm like, come on, would you really do that? That was stupid. And all of it, I think every monster there was a rookie with the exception of one who actually went over there, and I feel really bad. But I feel like they didn't do their job. I really don't feel like. I wasn't scared. I was a little nervous because obviously, you know, with every scare zone, you're like, don't scare me. I didn't get scared once. I walked out, was like, did that really just happen? Did that happen? I was telling someone, I kind of equate it to the yellow starburst that no one wants, pretty much. And then you go to Carnival, which got a pretty good amount of rookies this year. It was okay. I liked it. A lot of the people who I knew was already in there scared the shit out of me, followed me, had their way with me pretty much, and it was funny. I loved it. It was cool seeing it with the 3 new rides that they opened up, with Coast Rider, the Pacific Wave Riders, and then the Scrambler. Whatever that, I forget what the name of it is. But no, those 3 rides, like seeing it with those ones, like it was interesting. The newer rookies have a lot to work on because they forget that they're in Carnival and they really need to like amp up their game. Like, go into the and I'm saying this with Necropolis too. I hate to sound like a critic, but obviously it is the dress rehearsal. It's the first time they've been in the zone, really working it. But they could really amp up their game. They're clowns. You should be freaking the worst nightmare, if not Ghost Town. Carnival should be the scariest thing there because you need to be on your game. You need to be on your game. You want to scare someone out of their mind? Get them to the floor, scare the living shit out of them. Make it work. Because I've noticed is that you could tell who the rookies are, and you could tell who the you can really tell who the vets are because they use the space. They go into the crowds. They, I know there's one, if you're familiar with it, a D student, Joseph Bryant. He's talking to himself. It was awesome. Pretty freaking awesome, and I loved it. I love your dreads, by the way. Your dreads are freaking awesome. But all the vets know what they're doing, and they're on their A game, which I like because it's, you know, just for dress rehearsal with a new area to work with. It was also brighter, by the way, might I add. I don't know if that's going to be happening, but it was really freaking bright. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, because if I remember last year, it was really a lot darker, and it was a lot scarier. So I wish I could have seen it with the lights a little bit darker. And then we walked to the end where we started, pretty much, and every monster was from Ghost Town was sitting right there, like just waiting. Now my friend Reggie, pretty scary. So he's walking in front of the entire group like really fast. Everyone's putting him. They're like, get him, get him, get him, and everyone's like, ha! And he goes, nope, nope. He was the one person I think I wanted to stay with him because I wanted to see his reaction because he was cursing the entire way through. Like he was like, yep, fuck that. Like I was like, you are the best one to watch. So that's pretty much it. Now tonight is the first night of 2 nights for the scare zones, or not for scare zones, for the mazes. So tonight, starting 5:30, here's how it goes. It's Trick or Treat, Dominion of the Damned, Delirium, Forevermore, End Games, and then Calico Line Control. Now, if you're not familiar with, or if you've heard what's happening, they're doing the Witch's Keep, which has no talent in the maze. There's stuff in there to scare you, but there's no talent. It's the Witch's Keep. It's pretty much the witch finds like an old drilling thing, and she's now torturing you as you discover what she's finding. I've seen video of it from last year. It looked really creepy, and there are some good like effect scares in there. And so they have line control to kind of get you in and get you out. So they've got that, which means they're going to be able to go through it. So I hope. I'm afraid to go in, but I'll probably do it anyways. So So yeah, and I'll probably be scared out of my mind if they don't let us go through, because from what I understand, we may not be able to go through it. But depends on how quickly, I guess, you change out. So my assumption is the way I've named it off is probably not going to be the order that they're going to send us in. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Because if they started us at Western Entrance back there, we're legit the first maze. Well, okay, everything, I guess, so they're doing backstage for tonight, and then all other mazes on the other side. So, because tomorrow, it's Pinocchio, Mirror Mirror, Gunslinger's Grave, Slaughterhouse, and then Black Magic. So my assumption is that they're going to start with us first, if they don't send them backstage first. So, that, yeah. So, I don't know how that's going to work. I'm excited for tonight. I have a lot of things that I have to get done. Like, I have my gloves. I have my hot gloves. It's a nice, lovely fingerless glove with bearing plates on it that I'm going to smack against. It'll be scary. I also have to go get sharp, pointy press-on fingernails, because I need those, because I'm going to look more, because to look more Ravenish, I need, yeah. And then, if you've been following my Facebook or Instagram, I took a picture of what I wanted to do with my blackout, and I'm not familiar with blackouts, the black makeup you put over your eyes to make it the mask. This year, because some of us are in Forevermore are wearing a half mask, which is a bird beak. I can kind of explain it, but I can't really say what it is, because when they put it on me, I didn't even see the finished product. I only got half of it. So the blackout now has to be seeped through my whole top part of my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this strap on, and I love how my hair is just like Plah. So with a black eyeliner pencil, I put Nevermore on the top of my forehead. So I may do that again, but I got to put the strap on first, then write it out, and then smear blackout, and then do something with my hair. So I'm debating whether I want. I have red hair colors, so I may like spray it out and see how that works. I may do. I don't know. But I gotta get everything ready, and I had to take a pair of Vans that I was wearing, the light black ones, and Sharpie the shit out of it. It happened. It happened completely, because I needed to darken the shit out of that. So I'm excited. So hopefully y'all can come to opening night, or please come out for the entire run. It opens the 26th on Thursday, and then we end on Saturday, this November 2nd. So hope y'all can see it. I'm really excited for you guys to enjoy it. You guys are gonna love it, and I'll scare you later.